On our third day in East Africa, we left Kenya and crossed into Tanzania. It was a 12-hour journey, but worth it to see parts of Kenya and Tanzania beyond the nature reserves.
First hour in Serengeti National Park. We came upon this family of elephants right at sunset. And they're just adorable.
After spending some time with the elephants, we turned in early, ready to start at sunrise the next day. Impalas. Most people don't bother to stop for this cute antelope. Sure, they're not as impressive as the park's big cats, and they don't fill up stadiums like tame impala, but they're actually pretty interesting live. See all these ladies? They're part of a harem. And dominant male, the guy with really big horns, will chase away all the other males from his territory to ensure that only he can mate with females in that area. When you pass a river or a watering hole in Serengeti, you're pretty much bound to stumble across hippos. These giants spend most of their time in rivers, lakes, and swamps to stay cool and protect their sensitive skin. While they're comfortable in water, they can't actually swim, but instead walk along the riverbed. Just look at this giant fart machine. I'm not kidding, these guys poop pretty much all day long. And they're loud, just listen to them. Extremely territorial and aggressive, hippo is the world's deadliest large land mammal. They kill more people in Africa than lions or elephants. So gross and so deadly. Next, we saw the cutest animal in the entire park. I'm not kidding you. These little guys are unreal. This is Dik-Dik, the tiny, adorable antelope that is less than 15 inches tall. They mate for life, so where there's one, you can find the partner nearby. And believe it or not, they mark their territory with tears. Look at those large eyes. I was almost tearing up myself. Serengeti means endless plain, and you really feel like the vast, open grasslands have no bounds here. As we drove through the park, we strained our eyes to spot big cats in the grass. And sometimes it felt like they just appeared, out of nowhere. This lion got so close to us, and let me just slow it down so you can see. The girlie stared straight into my eyes. I almost pooped my pants. The true queen. As the sun was setting, it was time to head back to the camp. We're staying in Kon-Tiki Lodge in Serengeti National Park, and this is our tent. At home, Nick and I had a little date, and just for context, we drank a bottle of wine, so keep that in mind while you watch what happened next. Okay, so we're walking back to our tent, and we're not allowed to walk alone because there are lions, so we're being extra careful. Oh my god, that's the lion! Wow. This is literally at our campsite.
Bird?
No, I don't care about the bird. All I care about is lion. Whoa. Wow. That's crazy. That's so cute. We were in shock. The lions were less than 100 feet away. But strangely, not scared. The wine definitely helped numb the sense of danger that night. Serengeti is actually full of nocturnal wildlife. We even stumbled upon a tree cat, which we later learned is called the genet. At camp, you can't walk without a staff escort, and only one specialized safari company is allowed to run night game drive. So we were stoked to experience this on our last night in Serengeti. It was time to say goodbye to Serengeti. Our next destination was Ngorongoro Crater, a massive volcanic caldera full of wildlife.
Got a couple of birds scoping out our lunch. Oh no, we're surrounded.
Ngorongoro is where we had the best chance of seeing the rhino, so we set out to find one. Rhinos are super endangered and rare, so it's difficult to spot one even in a place like Ngorongoro. We finally found a rhino, and I'm gonna try to show you through these. It's this gray bump far, far in the distance. I was glad to have seen it so we could check off all the big 5 animals from our list, but we'd love to come back and see one up close. After a week on a safari, one might think they can't be surprised. Yet nature always finds a way. The sausage tree. You guessed it, it gets the name from its large sausage-shaped fruits. Though poisonous to humans, these funky fruits are enjoyed by many animals. Particularly, the African bush elephant, the largest living land animal. We're in Tarangire National Park, famous for its large trees and large elephants. Unlike other parks where elephants migrate seasonally, many elephants stay in Tarangire because there's water available year-round, if you know how to get it. These elephants are masters of finding water, not only from the river, but also from trees. Baobab tree, also known as the tree of life. They're an iconic sight in Tarangire, and elephants learn to strip the bark to access the tree's moist and fibrous interior. The massive, ancient baobab trees of Tarangire have long been a lifeline during the region's frequent droughts, providing elephants with water, food, and shade. Sadly, these same trees were once used against them, as poachers carved out hiding spots within their massive trunks to evade rangers while hunting elephants for ivory. However, thanks to the park's strong anti-poaching efforts, there are now over 2,500 elephants in Tarangire, and they truly rule over this park. These giants aren't just the biggest animals on Earth, they're also some of the smartest. Herds are led by the oldest and wisest female, who remembers vital information such as how to get water from the baobab trees. Their large ears help regulate body temperature. Elephants are also either right-tusked or left-tusked, using one more frequently, which makes it shorter over time. These guys can also hear with their feet. They communicate using seismic signals, detecting rumbles from miles away through their feet. Despite past poaching threats, conservation efforts in places like Tarangire National Park have helped elephants survive among these ancient trees.
Just like that, the safari is over.
I want to stay here.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more.